Okay, who is our next character? Neko Arc. I think this was Lexi? Who is this? First thing that popped up was Neko Arc meme. Which is a little scary. Oh, this is a cute character. I love them. Let's go down here. She do be memeing? Is that like in a good way or a scary way? Oh my god. Hold on. There's a better way to do this. Okay, Lexi, tell me about this character. I want to know about them. I need to get in the mindset to draw them. Mostly good from what I gather, but I have not experienced her arc. Okay. Crunchiest cat I've ever seen. Let's give them the outline. She's a silly cat? Awesome. Frankly, that's all you need sometimes. You just need to be a silly cat. Okay, I'll get some stuff out of the way. That there, this here, and then I have to re-plug in. Dan would probably know more than me. Yeah, it looks like they're a Melty Blood. Or whatever. It was something when I looked them up, and this image was from like a wiki, and I was like, oh, that's a game Dan plays, and I've forgotten what the game was. I'm guessing Melty Blood. She runs a curry restaurant and shoots lasers from her eyes or something. That sounds sick. I like that. I wish that was me in real life. Alright, let's give this one a black outline. Oh, I got my tablet backwards again. I'm a lefty, but for some reason I keep holding it like a righty. Okay. I played as her in the most recent Melty Blood game, but I think she's from that studio's other series. Interesting. So it's like a crossover instance. I love that kind of shit. Dude, if a real artist saw how I draw, I feel like they would, like, be so fucking angry. Like, first off, most of my normal drawings, I use my tablet, and I use the touch screen with my finger. I don't use a stylus or anything. Which is why it's always such a drastic change when I stream me drawing, because I can't do that on stream. I made her hair way too big. But when I'm doing this, I have my right hand on my mouse, so I can, because it's faster to, like, pick colors with my mouse. And then my other hand has the stylus in it for my tablet, but I also reach over to use my keyboard when I have to delete or Control Z instead of using the tablet. Which you can like program it into it, but I just don't do it. I think she appeared in Fate, maybe. I don't know what Fate, I just know the name. I think I saw Type Moon pop up. Is that Fate? Uh, that popped up in the Google search. I don't know what that is. I don't know anything. I drew in the same way in my digital art class, and my professor hated it and got on my case for not just using keyboard shortcuts. I love it. I once, there's somebody, Jeremy and Onion and I, we know him. He's good at art. Um, and he once told me that, my art style has really good basics, I guess, and it would be really good if I used a proper art program. And I was like, dude, I would never do that. That's crazy. Why would you tell me that? And it was clear he was like frustrated with me that I refused to use a proper art program. uh, I think it's so fucking funny. I love MS Paint. I don't know. You give... I used to be like, oh, I can't live without layers anymore. After I started using, like, SAI and Corel Painter. But now I'm like, I don't want layers. I want to live and die by what I draw. If I have to use a layer, I'm gonna fucking scream and cry. That's not how... Oh, it is how hair works, actually. Yeah, MS Paint is the most proper, exactly. Hated that professor though. I remember he had a poster competition that had 18 slots and there was 19 students in the class. It's the only one not picked. Oh, that sucks. That's mean. Yeah, I would probably be pretty upset about that too. My art, I remember in middle school, I think it was grade 8. Um, there So several of my friends, including Onion and a couple others, they got into an art program at one of the high schools, for stuff they did, and like their art was good. Like I can't say anything about that, but like I remember we near the end of the year, so after all this, because that happened like earlier in the year, like halfway through, and they got into the art, like these high school art programs. Um, Thanks to that, and I remember like near the end of the year, we had an assignment where we had to use a picture of ourselves, and we had to like redraw it. Um, and I fucking nailed that assignment. Mine looked so fucking good. It was like, there were a couple steps to it. One was like a pencil sketch, and another was like paint or something, but my pencil sketch was so fucking good. And the teacher, they were like wowed when they saw it, and they were like, oh, I wish that we had seen something like this when we were doing the high school applications, because this for sure would have got you into the art program. And at the time I was like, oh, that's kind of a shame because all my friends are in it. That would have been cool to be in it with them. But now, after seeing that Onion and them had to take 2 art classes every single year, which meant they had double the art homework, I feel like I dodged a bullet. I'm actually very grateful that I did not have to do that, especially when I wasn't really looking to pursue art as a career. I'd ask him for help and he'd start helping, then see someone's better art and get impressed and forget I asked him. Oh, that sucks. That's so awful. I hate that shit. Now, you know what? I hate to be a memer. This is a T-poser. I knew at the start of the stream I have to draw at least one character T-posing, and I'm sorry, but it has to be this one. I feel it in the air. This isn't like exactly a T-pose, this is like a closer to an A pose, I guess, but... Oh, they got little circles for hands. That's what we love to see. We love to see the Animal Crossing orbs. Got a skirt. It's a little short. I want it longer. There we go. Now it's just colors. Oh, and I guess I gotta do the eyes. That's okay. I'll do that in a second. That's basically white, yeah. I guess they have like the seams on their shirt. I should draw that. Although I don't know how to do it when they're fucking T-posing. I think the crazy thing about art is you can just do it. You can just draw it, and it's crazy. You draw and you're an artist. That's the law of the world. I always feel like, because I have so many friends that are like really good at art, and it used to be really demoralizing for me. But now I'm like, fuck yeah, my art style fucking rules. Look at this. This is cute. This is awesome. Nobody could fucking stop me anymore. How do you do, like, the scary eyes? You know, like, when somebody's eyes are glowing? I want to do that. I don't know how to do that, though, so... They're just gonna look scary, like this. This looks like... Oh, I forgot the cattail. This looks like an Animal Crossing villager. This is, like, the Animal Crossing version of this character. This is a shitty tail. She looks almost spot on too, yeah. She really fits this art style. Oh, I should have made her eyes bigger, that's why it doesn't look completely. Perfect. Her eyes are like touching. There we go. Oh, not black. Her eyes are fucked up now. She looks scary. She is thinking about her favorite video games right now. She's not here. Then her tail. That class discouraged me from doing art for a long time, but I've been enjoying drawing goblin-ass shit in my sketchbook. Hell yeah, that's what it is. That's all art is. It's just being a goblin. I think goblin art is like the peak of art, in my opinion. I never want to draw anything else. Alright, it's time to trap her in the box. Put her up with Bijou. She's gonna eat Bijou. Dude, if a real artist saw me use a third-party website to make things transparent, because I can't do it on on Microsoft Paint, they would cry and throw up. I have to go to onlinepngtools.com. I've used it so much that it doesn't matter what computer I type in the website on. As soon as I type in PNG, this website pops up. I use this. I probably have like 100 files from this website of just transparent images. OnlinePNGtool.com. It's literally, if I have something in the clipboard, I just copy paste. I hit Control V on the website and it automatically like does it for me as long as the background color is correct. It has to be a solid background color for the most part, but like it's really solid and quick, and I like it. Hello, child. Let's put them behind Bijou. There we go. She's coming. She's coming for her. Alright, who do we have next? Shun Kaido. This is from that other show that we did earlier. Oh, this is an anime boy. Yeah, she looks like she's gonna grab the hamster, I know. This looks like... Just from this pose, this one pose I'm seeing, this looks like a Miles Core character. I'm gonna say it. He's like, he's doing the things. Look at this guy. Hold on, where? This looks very kind of Miles Core. This looks like a Blorbo you would like. I don't know anything about him. Yeah, he's like here, let me show you this other picture. Here, I'll just open up. I'll just show you my Google search. Dude, I'm so bad. I need to organize this better so bad, but I don't know how. Oh, it's under. It's under MS Paint. Ah! Yeah, look at... This looks very Miles core to me. Whoever this Scrungly is. I don't know, I don't know. You already like him? Yeah. Whenever I see a character like this, I don't know why, I always go, wow, Miles would like this character. I don't... I don't know why I've pinned you down for the, I don't even know what the fucking word for it is. But it's just like a vibe, I don't know. Yeah, they got like the same, I'm guessing it's like a school uniform? Let's see, fucking spiky anime here. You know what? I need to get smaller. I need to start making smaller drawings so fucking bad. You know the Miles starter game? I guess I do, yeah. I think between like all the RPs we used to do, it was a mix of the Danganronpa Tumblr days with your Danganronpa OC, and also your I would say Coda from Sodality. I think that's kind of like the two of them, and I was like, okay, I got it. I got the read on like Miles's favorite character trope. And whenever I see a character that I think you would like, I'm like, I want to show this to Miles, but I don't want to be like weird. I don't want to kin assign him characters that I'm coming across. I need the skin color. My favorite thing about reference images is I don't have to invent colors. I can just steal them. Please show me all of them? Okay, next time I see one. I feel like there was one in one of the Yu-Gi-Oh shows I watched, but I don't remember who it was. Blow Miles up. I'm gonna put him on blast. Oh, gain powers, yeah. If you find enough characters that you like, then you gain their energy, right? That's how it works. I think this is like too much hair. It's like too fluffy, right? Let's get a bit of a darker blue in here for some highlights. I gotta start wearing fingerless gloves. You know what? That might be it. I feel like whenever I see a fingerless gloves character, I'm like, oh, that's a Miles character. You gotta do it. Dude, he's got like the evil... He's got evil eyes. What color are his eyes? Are they just black? Hold on, I gotta go to the other tab. Is that brown? I think that's red. I see fan art and it's red. Okay. We'll do dark red. These are too big. I should start with white. I've drawn, like... First of all, I've probably drawn more today than I have all year, which I love. I'm so happy I got to draw so many things. I think I mentioned it earlier, but I really wanted to be able to, like, look back at all the drawings I did today, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember this stream pretty well. Because my memory is fucking awful. So I'm very happy to have all these little freaks that I can look back on and go, wow, I did that. He's got, like, crazy eyes, I think. He's got he feels like, he likes to think he's a villain, but he might not be, right? He feels like that kind of character. I don't know if that's what he is. I should read his wiki page, since the person who requested him isn't here to tell me. Hold on. Makes me want to draw? You should. I just realized... I don't know if anybody noticed this when I popped up the window with all the Google search. The last image I clicked was a website called My Waifu List, and this guy is on it. So I feel like I'm getting a feeling for what this character is. I see, I understand. Oh my god. I was fucking right. He is classified by his classmates as a Chinbyo. I don't know how to pronounce that word. That's Miles Core. Self-proclaimed the Jet Black Wings. He thinks that the world and its events are overseen and controlled by an evil organization called the Dark Reunion. I'm gonna guess that ends up being real. He's an outcast within his class and likes to show off. But he often becomes cowardly in dangerous situations. When push comes to shove, however, he will endanger himself for those he cares about. He's one of the main characters of the series. He's played by Yoshizawa Ro in the live-action movie. This has a live-action movie? Oh my god. Yeah, it is. I always associate it with you. That's just Miles Core. His guardian spirit is a chihuahua. That's cute. Where's the music? YouTube? You'll never unknow this deal. I'm so sorry. But now you know what you're looking out for. It's like me when I found out that I fucking love isekais. And I'm like, oh shit. Me after writing fucking my Undertale, like, celebrity shit and also my Smash Bros fanfic. And I realize it's just reverse isekais, and then I realize, oh, I like isekais. And I'm not allowed to tell people that, because people get very heated about isekais. For some reason. I think they're fun. Like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Leave me alone. I love not drawing noses. I love doing Animal Crossing triangle. I think it's because most modern isekai are horny-ass shows for 13-year-old boys. Yeah, they are, unfortunately. Which is such a shame, because it's a really fun genre. I mean, like, Pokemon Legends Arceus was an isekai, and people thought that was great. I feel like people are weird about the isekai part, though. I don't know why. But yeah, there's not a lot of, like, well-known good ones, I feel, that people are willing to accept that they like. Yeah, there's so much untapped potential. It's good. It's fun. It's, like, unlimited. storytelling. Like, how much has not been tapped into because the fucking stigma against it. Fucking reverse isekai, that's like completely untouched territory. You don't get to see, hey, here's a show about a video game character coming to life. That doesn't happen. Because people are cowards. Yeah, it is kind of like overplayed in terms of the standard isekai formula. Which is so unfortunate. There's just so much you can do that's fun. We'll sit with that for now. Let's go to the green. I feel like I'm getting better with my clothing proportions, or like my general body proportions, which I'm really happy about. It used to be very noticeable to me that, like, the leg with torso ratio never made sense. And that always upsetted me when I went back in my art. But I think I'm getting better at it. As I say, I think I'm about to fuck up proportions for this character. Inuyasha's an isekai? I didn't know that. I would only catch, like, random episodes of Inuyasha. I don't know anything about it. Who is Inuyasha the isekai man? Is he the one that's isekai, or is it the lady? It's the girl? Okay. I don't... Anytime I watched it, it's been a long time since I've seen it, like, on TV. And I don't know if I ever paid attention to it, because I was scared and confused of the cat boy or whatever. I don't know what Inuyasha is. I don't know what he's supposed to be. But, I don't think I ever clued in that it was an isekai. She's from modern times and goes back to ancient demon times. Dog boy, that's it. That makes sense. Dog boy. I'm recalling dog traits from him. Cat boy. I had like a 50-50 shot. It would have been one of the two. True, Inu does. I should have realized that. That explains so fucking much, actually. Yeah, his arms aren't long enough. Although I think his body is too long. Hold on, we can fix this. Let's do something like that. It's okay, we're getting to the end of stream. We're allowed to cheat. We're allowed to cheat a little bit. Yeah, I should have realized he's a dog boy, because Inuyasha. I should know. I watched fucking Sentai Dawn Brothers, and they do the same pun where they have a character with Inu in his name, and he's the dog boy. He eats dog food. He's gonna be doing like you know when you got the crazy character and they like open their arms wide or whatever? That's what he's doing. I always feel like weird about my line work. I'm like, oh, this isn't great. And then once I just use the fill tool, I'm like, oh, actually, it's fine. It worked out. I don't know what the fill tool does that's so magical that fixes everything that I do, but I'm glad for it. Let's, I think I have this open too low. That puts his titties out. I don't think he's that kind of guy. He only has his titties out a little bit. Inuyasha's sequel series has some crazy shit, like one of the characters' daughters is from the past but gets sent to the future and grows up with the protagonist of the first series family. Oh, that's a really cool idea. Yeah, I would watch a show like that. But since you said it's bad, I trust you. I trust your opinions. That's a huge shame. I need to make that longer. Yeah. There we go. Dude, I love digital art, baby! I love when I touch the page and it just works and my art is done. That's how digital art works. He's got it. We're at that time of night where everybody's just gonna have blocks for shoes, I think. Yeah, new shoe era. This is what the shoes of the future look like. Don't tell anybody that I told you this. Or else we'll get sued by the shoe companies. I don't know why I made it jaggy. I wanted it to, it's like, yeah, that's like how the pants fold, right? But I don't know if I'm gonna do shadows. I say as I color pick the shadows. Good here. Oh! Fucked up. When that feel when you're in MS Paint and you have exactly one tile gap between what you want to fill and the other thing. I feel like the lighting on this is all wrong, but that's fine. That's okay. Oh, my neck hurts. Oh god. I can't believe I've been streaming all fucking day. This has been too long, 2 hours longer than last year's. Oh, what the fuck. I was definitely hoping to at least match last year, so I'm glad. Definitely won't be going too much longer, though. I say as we have, like... only, like, 3 more characters to draw. And I also have to do a collage of all of them. How am I gonna do that? I have a couple ideas. My main idea was if we only got, like, a couple... I was thinking, like, either, like, a diorama or a comic. Like, just a picture of all of them hanging out, you know? But my plan was if it seemed like too many characters, I was gonna make a Smash roster. So I only have to draw, like, headshots. Which might be what we end up doing, honestly. The collage is right there on the side of stream, true. I want them to hang out, though. I want them to interact. 24-hour stream, that's terrifying. I honestly, last night when I couldn't sleep, I was thinking I should just start streaming, but then I realized nobody would be awake, so it wouldn't be very fun. If I had, like, friends, from more parts of the world, I would probably do it. Like, if I knew there would be people up, like, when, what was nighttime for most people, I would consider it. But for now, 24-hour streams are, just a fable. Oh, he has, I forgot he has the red tape. That looks like blood. Let's make it a little less blood. Did he have any other features? Doesn't look like it. I didn't really get the way the jacket has like a sort of like lip to it. And then it's like yellow on the inside. I noticed this on the last guy that I did, but I didn't end up incorporating it. Because it was too much work. I can do a tiny bit over here. No. What is this? I didn't do that. So he's having a Joker moment here. On the wiki pages, he had like purple powers. I'm gonna give him purple. He's so Miles Core, he has purple! He's got purple psychic! Look at that! That's just Miles' character right there. Oh, this is gonna be a bitch to make transparent, but that's fine. He's so squishy. I like this one. This drawing turned out really well. To get rid of his after image. He should be a little longer, I think. There we go, that works. Alright, it's time for him to go in the prison. I feel like I'm gonna need to watch this show, I must know him. Yeah, I'm curious now. I really like the two designs that I did. They seem like fun little anime boys. I haven't like watched just watched a random anime show in so fucking long. I just watch shows that I already watch that go on infinitely, like Detective Conan and JoJo. I think it would be nice to get into like a new anime. I've been thinking of trying to get into it used to be a light novel series. It's called I'm in Love with the Villainess or something. A lot of people on my feed have been talking about it because it's Yuri. And it's apparently really fucking good. I'm thinking of trying that eventually. But I haven't had the urge. Yeah, I'm glad that you've also heard it's good. When I read the summary, it seemed really cool. It is an isekai of a girl who fucking dies in an accident. And she gets reincarnated into her favorite otome game. And she doesn't care about any of the boys, she just wants to seduce the villain, who is a hot girl or whatever. And I think that sounds cool as hell. I watched Nichijou and Eva series recently, and there's more anime than I've watched in the last 5 years and more, yeah. Yuri Isekai is a rarity, so that alone has me interested? Yeah, exactly. I think good Yuri in general is just rare, right? I mean, I don't like go looking for it, so I don't know, but I don't hear people talk about Yuri the same way people talk about Yaoi. So I'm super interested. What was this guy's name? Shun Kaido. We'll have this guy, he's gonna be with his buddy. He's like completely different proportions from him. I have to put him in the back though. It's all in the way. Behind Junior Troopa? No. In front of Junior Troopa. There we go. And they got their son, Parappa the Rapper, chilling with them. Good Yuri is hard to find in my experience. I don't look for it much, because a lot of it is written by men, it can come across as sus. Yeah, that's the problem with it. Like, most Yuri I've seen is, like, fetish. Like, this is clearly a man who wrote this, which is, I'm not interested in that. Yeah, it's just a phase, and refusing to mention, homosexuality, yeah. That too. Okay. We got 3 more. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock. 10-hour stream. Is this like the longest stream I've ever done? I think it is. Well, not that long. I know there was the Xenoblade stream where we watched all the Xenoblade cutscenes. That was 13 hours. I remember that. But is this the longest normal stream I've ever done? The longest real stream? Oh, I gotta stretch. I gotta stretch my neck. Let me bring up the next character. Lamb? Is that what his name was? Oh, it's another Parappa character, I see. This is why I know I've heard this character's name before. I beat Dredge with both endings during this? Hell yeah. I wish I could say the same about a video game. I could have beaten a video game in 10 hours. Dude, if I had been playing Color Splash this entire time, we'd probably be on like chapter 3 or 4 by now. But that's okay, I'm happy. I love that this has happened. This looks like another simple one. I'm very happy. I gotta like blitz these last few. I could probably blitz these, honestly. Damn, when this started, I was thinking, yeah, I could stick around for the whole thing. Yeah, exactly. Welcome back. I gotta take another drink. Hold on. My leg's falling asleep. Ugh. I feel like I updated my beaten games list. Did the playlist start looping? Yeah, we've looped the playlist already. I think this is our second run through. Let me check what song we're on. Song 27. So yeah, we've done a full listen, and now we're halfway through a second listen. I feel like I updated the beaten games list, like, within a couple weeks ago or something, but I don't remember. I don't know if I was thinking about it and I chose not to. Which is possible and frightening. Not that I think I'll beat many more games by the end of the year anyway, but honestly. I like this girl. I like her design. She looks cool. I want to hang out with her. I beat some of the tournaments in Black White 2 and some of White Tree Hollow. Had to stop because it's a maze. I don't think I ever did, like, the Black Forest White Tree Hollow stuff. I don't know why. I guess, isn't it kind of, like, Battle Tower-y? Kinda? That might be why. As a general rule of thumb, I just don't touch Battle Tower stuff, honestly. I touched the, I touched Sword and Shield. I like that one. I specifically tried it because of the Toby Fox music. I had to hear his funny song. And I found I liked it more than other ones. Probably because it was easy. Hoenn tournament took 2 tries and Sinnoh took 1. Johto was the issue? That's crazy. So, are you using, like, your normal team for it? Or did you, like, make a special team? I'm just curious. It's somewhat Battle Tower. You can get EXP. You don't have to fight everyone. It's somewhat roguelike-y. That's interesting. I think for the rest of these drawings, we're gonna try and be kinda chill with them. Not do anything too crazy. I think the bad girl one, like, destroyed me. That took everything from me. Mostly normal team, but I did trade over an Electros for my white file. So I could counter Jasmine. Okay. I just know that whenever I think of Battle Tower stuff, people always talk about, like, making an EV, like, perfect EVs, perfect IVs type team, and I was wondering... I can't imagine you would have done the same thing, so I was curious. But okay, if it's not, like, if it's not that grindy, that's interesting. I feel like that's too much. I make it so much bigger than the picture. Why do I do that? I feel crazy. Oh, this is definitely like... Hold on, I'll just use white. Just trim off a little bit. A little bit more. Okay. see, do I want the eyes to be over the hair, or do I want the hair to be covering it? That's the question. Let's see. Yeah, I like having eyes over hair. It doesn't make sense, but I think it looks cute. For some reason, my brain just tried to tell me this was a Color Splash song. Even though I know that's false. It's not. I was like, oh yeah, this is like, this is one of the Koopaling songs. My brain lied to me for some reason. I think I'm getting tired, that's probably it. In the White Tree, you need to find and beat a gate trainer to unlock the gate to the boss trainer. There's also a nurse who can heal your team if you beat her, but only once. It's mazy, but I'm pretty sure the layout is set and not random. You don't have to fight anyone outside the required trainers. They give you a hint where one of the important guys are. Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. I kind of like that. Can I get... I know some of you in the chat are Parappa heads. Can you tell me about this character? She seems cool, I like her. Oh, I didn't get black. Please give me black. 10 floors total. On floor 10, you either fight Alder's grandson. When you beat it, you get either a shiny Gible or Dratini as a gift. Oh, I remember reading about that, yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be a Backloggery 2.0. The guy who runs Backloggery, he's been working for years on a site update. He has like a Patreon where he shows off updates and stuff. But it's literally, he's been working on it for years. I don't know when the projected release date is. I'm kind of hoping that you'll be able to keep the old layout, because I like the old layout a lot. I think she's literally just Parappa but transgender and plays guitar instead of rapping. That's awesome. That's poggers. I respect her so much. Am I allowed to have black? I have to, like, click a different color before I click black. I don't get it. Hope her collections just transfer over. I can't remember if he said that they did. I know that the beta site that so there is a beta site for Backloggery 2.0, but, it is said that if you use it, your collections will not transfer over to the full site, which is like, what's the point? But, yeah, I hope that the collections from the existing site carry over. I would cry and scream. Yeah, I love the old layout. I love how, like, retro it looks. It reminds me of, like, early 2000s. I would not give it up for the world. I don't think she's this long. I think her neck is very long. I think I should fix that. She's a girl with low self-esteem who is part of the band Milk Can. Misfortune constantly finds her, but she overcomes her struggles and gains self-confidence by playing guitar, which she summons from her mind. That's awesome. I love her. It reminds me of when the internet was fun and didn't suck. Kinda. I think the internet sucked back then. It was just, we were younger and stupider, so we didn't realize that it sucked. That's how I feel about it. Like, technically, all the worst people I ever met were from back then, so... Hard to say if it's better or worse or the same. That's how hands look. That's a crab claw. That's not a hand. Never mind. I can put up with blobby hands, but I can't put up with crab claws. That's too much. That's can't do it. Let's give her a guitar black outline. I should move this picture. Need a bit more space. I'll put it over here instead. For now. I'm gonna have to move it back, probably. My limited slice of the internet, old video game fan sites mainly, was nice. Yeah. I guess for me... I don't know. I feel like the quality of game FAQs has always been the same, right? It's just that nowadays, you can't... People are allowed to troll and get away with it. You can't get banned for trolling anymore. But even then... Like, all the best and worst things happen to me because of game FAQs. And, like, I don't regret it. Because... you know... I'm happy with things that happened. The good things that happened, and I'm willing to say that the bad things were worth it. But at the same time... It sucked. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. This guitar is way too fucking small, by the way. You know, she's not playing it, she's just holding it, actually. That's what I decided. I don't know why I got so aggressive when I said that. That was... As if, like, it being too small was, like, somebody else's fault. I don't know how to draw a guitar. Did you guys know that? I don't know anything about guitars. Talking before game facts, that's fair. Yeah. She, like, oversleeps for a big concert because she dreamt she already did it, gets blocked by an apartment fire, gets kidnapped and taken to a random nursery, slips off her skateboard and flies off into a plane in flight, slips in a banana peel and dies and go to hell, then finally ends up at the aforementioned concert. That's awesome. That sounds crazy. That's just typical rhythm game shenanigans, right? That's just what happens when you're like a rhythm game character. Oh my, can I have black, please? Am I allowed? Thank you. Happened to your buddy Eric? That's crazy that it would happen to him. I hope he was okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds like something that happens in Elite Beat Agents. Another fantastic rhythm game. Oh, nope. Incorrect. Yeah, it's very EBA. Very EBA and Osu. I gotta play the first Osu game. I have the second one. I think Floyd gifted it to me one year. But the first one is like absurdly expensive for some reason, so I haven't been able to play it. I gotta do it one day. Mm. I miss EBA. They should make another EBA games. What, EB games? They just mixed up EB games and Elite Beat Agents. They should make another Elite Beat Agents game. They would never, but I would go so crazy for it. I'd scream and cry. We could have discussions about Agent J and Smash again. Remember? Does anybody remember having that? I can't remember which game it was for, but I remember people talked about that. It's probably Brawl. I can't imagine it happening after that. Super happy Trace Memory and its sequels are coming back. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's a good one. Never played them, but happy. Question is, Dunsparce a good attacker at all, or is he just a defensive HP sponge? I'm looking for someone for my Ultra Moon team, and I'm looking for someone who can cover ghost types who isn't weak to ghost. Dunsparce, his biggest strength is using Yawn, Defense Curl, and Rollout. If you don't have, like, the patience for that, then don't use Dunsparce. He's basically, like, meant to be, like, a gimmick attacker. He's a little defensive. I wouldn't say he's a good attacker, unless you want to roll out forever. Also been considering Pupitar, Umbreon, and Absol? I wouldn't know. Umbreon is defensive. If this helps, Umbreon's defensive, Absol is an attacker. Umbreon's attack stat isn't very good. My buddy has one of the Osu games, but at last I asked about it, he said he didn't have it. That's fucked up. That's an Osu plot. You just need Hotel Dusk Last Window remake. And let them make the crossover between the two, yeah. Yeah, Umbreon, if you want a Toxic Stall, Umbreon's your boy. Nobody talks about Mario RPG in the context of Smash. So true. People should do that more. I don't know why nobody talks about it. Oh, I should, Yeah, I get you. I'm also an offensive player. I'm just Toxic is fun, but it's definitely, like, acquired. You gotta, like... Usually, whenever I have a gimmick Pokemon, it's always, like, a last resort sort of thing, or when I just don't feel like dealing with something. I had that in White 2. I had a Muck with Minimize, and that was my gimmick Pokemon of the game. Very fun. I destroyed the champion with that. Oh wait, this is not how this one works here. I was like, there's something wrong here. Why does this look like this? We'll just do this. It's fine. Aw, dude, I feel like every Smash game, people are like, this is Gino's last chance. If he doesn't get in this game, he's never getting in. And people were really saying that about Ultimate, but now, thanks to the remake, Gino fans are gonna be crazy for the next Smash game. I'm, like, scared about it. I'm not even a Gino hater. I think his design is cool. I think he would make a good, fun character if he turns into a cannon. As long as they're faithful to his special moves, he'll be very fun. But, people are gonna be crazy about it. I'm scared. Tyranitar is appealing to me. Yeah, he takes fucking forever to level up. I honestly... I used Tyranitar like once in my life, and after that I was like, never again. I'm never putting myself through that again for an Uber. For Tyranitar, Dragonite, whatever. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, leveling them up is so fucking painful. Unless you can get one that starts high leveled. I only remember the Geno crap with Brawl. I didn't engage in any 4 Ultimate. Yeah, Geno was still... I don't remember 4 too well. But Ultimate, Geno fans were crazy. Yeah, I imagine, I 100% believe that the remake was influenced by Smash fans. Like, that's just so fucking understandable. And I'm glad that at least for that, you know, like, Mario RPG fans got something. We got something from the fucking Mario Vault. Oh, I forgot her little horns. Hold on. Yeah, it's because Sakurai one time said that he wanted to add Geno, and then people were like, oh yeah, Geno, that'd be cool. And then they just wanted him every game after that. I remember them releasing poll results, and he was somewhere on there. Yeah. Yeah, he was, yeah. Oh, I didn't do... Oh, I'm missing so many things. Hold on. She's got, like, a watch. I need the watch. I need the whammy bar. And then there's a red circle. I'll have to lead up to Brawl. I just can do that for 4 and Ultimate. That's fair. I think 4 was a lot more... not 4. Brawl was a lot more fun. It felt more like a community thing from what I remember. Ultimate was very toxic. I don't know about 4, though. I don't remember that one very well. Yeah, they should have given us a proper dojo. There was truly nothing better um, than logging on at like 7 in the morning before school and going on the dojo and there's a fucking the post is for a smoke ball or something. Just something useless. And you still pop off anyway. You guys remember the Smash Mojo? Those were some times. The problem with Ultimate and Smash 4 is they didn't have an equivalent to the Mojo. They didn't have a website that got banned from Game FAQs because people abused it. Oh, I forgot more guitar things. Oh, I literally said I need to do the whammy bar and I forgot it. People push the narrative that Sakura wants to add Geno but can't because Nintendo and Square make him add other characters. But after the RPG remake, where they kept literally everything, including Final Fantasy music. Yeah, I think they would let him add Geno, honestly. It's really just a matter of like he sees there are better characters, which is fine. Geno has been in like one real game, and then he was a cameo in another one. It's fine. I would rather see Geno in other games before he gets in Smash, in my opinion. I didn't draw this guitar correctly, but that's okay. Mojo is the parody site, yeah. Mojo is the site where users could submit their own, It was styled after JoJo, but any user could make their own page. But then somebody found out that you could edit other users' submissions. So people on game FAQs would be like, "Hey, look at my cool Mojo page for this obscure character." And people would go in and replace the page with like gore and porn and stuff and get that person banned on game FAQs, and it got so bad that I believe the admin of this site at the time, I don't remember if it was SB Allen or CJ or whatever his name was, but he had to make a pin on the Brawl board saying, "Hey, the Mojo site is now fucking banned. If you post it, you will get moderated." Because it got so bad. I swear that the site must have lasted like maybe a day before people started abusing it, and it had to get banned from the website. Awesome. Yeah, Smash Ultimate should have had more Echo Fighters. It's crazy. They introduced that idea, and they made, they turned Dark Pit and Lucina into Echo Fighters, I think? And then they introduced 5 more, and that was it. You would think, and the DLC didn't get any. Which, I guess they thought people would be mad about it, which is true. But, I mean, I don't know. It's just more characters. You would ask for Slime instead. I think Slime would be fun. That would have been cute. I think the DLC needed more mascot characters. We had Banjo-Kazooie. We needed like weird Blorbos. And we got a lot of like humanoid characters instead. What we got, Terry Byleth, Min Min, Sephiroth Steve, Pyramithra Sora, Kazuya. Yeah, we got Banjo-Kazooie was like the only non-human, and then I guess Steve could count. And I wish we should have more. Yeah, exactly. Why didn't they add Shadow? Yeah, I remember people were saying they should add an Echo Fighter pass. And they just decided that was a bad idea, I guess. I don't know. There she is. She hang out with Parappa. Should put her behind Cheryl. Or not Cheryl, that's the other one. Heather. I don't know anything about Silent Hill, but I somehow remembered like the two girl names and mixed them up. I know this is a cold as hell take, but I wish there was less third-party fighters in the passes. I get it. It's like those are the hype ones. I remember after Byleth, people were really dooming and glooming about it. They were like, oh, the last one's a first-party character, that sucks. And then when we got Min Min, people were like, oh, this is gonna be the first-party pass. Oh, that's so awful. And I do wish that there were like a couple more. Maybe, let's see. There was Byleth, Min Min, Pyramithra. Was that it? Yeah, that was it, I think. If there was like one more, maybe two, I think it would have been perfect balance. I understand third-party characters being like the hype ones, and I imagine they save them as DLC to pay the companies easier, maybe, but I don't know. Oh my god, I remember people expecting the DLC to be a Pokemon. People were convinced Cinderace was gonna be in the game. I guess I wish they could have picked a like an obscure third party maybe. But I guess they didn't think that'd be very hype. Yeah, there's still a lot of Nintendo choices to make. I feel like any of the big ones, like any of the big most wanted, like Bandana D, Pokemon, I think those would be disappointing. But if you give me something like an Advance Wars fighter or Golden Sun fighter, I guess Golden Sun's kind of popular in Smash communities, but right? Like that's kind of it's like unexpected. It's a property we haven't seen in forever. I don't that's exciting to me personally. But I know that the casual gamer wouldn't agree, right? The fighter pass is to sell more copies. Alright, next is the Baltimore logo. That is a bird. Hold on. What? Floyd's a big baseball pick. Oh, we got two more. Yeah, Impa 2, that'd be another disappointing one in the DLC, I think. I remember people were thinking, when was Age of Calamity? I think that was when Fighters Pass 2 was happening, right? People were thinking that Impa would be playable. What is this? This looks like a frog. This isn't a bird. This is a froggy. Hold on, check this out. This is like... I hate to say this. This makes me think of Pepe. I think it's like the weird smile it does. It's an Oriole? Yeah, it is. I know that, but it looks like a frog, doesn't it? Am I crazy? This thing at the front does not look like a beak. I could see Morphonite. That would be a cool pick. I agree. Morphonite would be fun. But yeah, they wouldn't go for obscure characters like that. They want like main guys. Yeah, they look like lips. He looks like a smile. Looks like Frogger. The sheer volume of companies doing third party has drastically diminished its effect over time. Yeah, exactly. I feel like Ultimate, like, base game, Simon Belmont, Ken was good, even if the Grinch League kinda made people sour on that. But, like, the third parties in base game were still great. I think, yeah, I think other companies are doing more third-party stuff. It probably because of Ultimate. Where do I start with this? I feel like I just redraw it, right? You know what? I got an idea. We're gonna do black. Start with circle. I'm gonna do an orb. Am I big? Yeah. I can go closer. Hold on. Nice and close and personal with this guy. Oh yeah, I feel like we're gonna see more Morpho Knight. At least I'm sure we'll see him again as like a boss. I mean, we saw him a couple times. Yeah, nope. Third party can top Link in Soul Calibur 2. You're right. They should have stopped then. That was kind of the peak. I literally rented that game because Link was in it. That was so powerful back in the day. I didn't know anything about Soul Calibur, and I was like, I see Link on the cover, I rent it. I rent it right now. Me after, I'd only played like 2 Zelda games at that point, and I was like, oh cool. This is a Zelda game, right? Link's on it, so it must be a Zelda game. And I was very shocked when I played it. But it was fun for what I remember. I remember really liking, I think Nightmare. It was like one of like the first unlockables you get, I think. I don't know. YouTube. YouTube, please. Continue watching. Yeah, I was just a Zelda fangirl and asked where my parents were. Exactly. He's appeared in every mainline game since its introduction. It's only been one game since its introduction, exactly. Yeah. I mean, you never know. Here's my thought on this one. What do you think, gamers? Well, I'm gonna put a baseball in his mouth. I'm trying to think of who's a really exciting first party outside of Waluigi. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, I feel like... I don't think Waluigi is exciting, but I think for people, he would be kind of exciting, right? People would go crazy. He's kind of like the big one people talk about. Is he pogging? He's charging up a baseball beam. Check this out. Now let me do this. How do you do baseball stitching? It's like... Hold on. Do I have to Google baseball? Captain Toad is exciting. People would hate Captain Toad. People have been complaining about the idea of Toad in Smash forever as a playable character. I think Captain Toad would be funny at this point, honestly. Honestly, we are at the point where we have so many characters that I don't care. I've seen my favorites, and I'm like, I'm good for the rest of my life. I was like that with the start of Ultimate. I was like, I don't need anybody. I got three or four of my most wanteds in Smash 4. And then in Brawl, I got Sonic, which was my most wanted back then, so... Just charging up the baseball blast. I drank all the gamer tears from Captain Toad reveal. Yeah, me too. Waluigi's a Ridley situation, lame to the general audience, but huge for Smash fans? Kinda. I think he's huge for first-party Nintendo fans, I think. I think Smash fans are kind of split on Waluigi from what I've seen. There's a decent amount of people who are like, this would be awful. I know a lot of my friend group is like, oh, I would fucking hate Waluigi. That sucks. Don't put him in. I personally, I don't think he needs to be there. I would only like him in if they give him, like, a sports and Mario Party moveset. I think that would be fun. But this reminds me of, hold on. I'm getting carried away. Oh, what's that meme? I feel like Miles and Lexi must know what meme I'm trying to recall. From, how I'm drawing this. No. I'm firing my laser, blah! Yeah. Shoop the whoop! That's it. Shoop the whoop, I'm firing my laser. That's it, that's the meme! I haven't seen this meme in fucking years. We need to bring this one back. Here, let's do a comparison. It's the same. Yeah, this is an oldie. Hold on. This is a reference image now. We're charging this. It's like seeing an old friend, yeah. It's been a long time since I also saw it. I don't remember it looking like this, but it's funny. Memes used to be so different back in the day. Now a meme is just an image that people... it's just words, right? Memes used to mean something back in the day. They used to be, like, funny. I don't know. I don't know if I would call this funny. He's firing his laser. I remember drawing Shoop the Whoops in the margins of my old notebooks. Me too! I would do the bomb. I think this is actually what I was thinking of. What? Is it this? No, that's the impossible quiz. Do you guys remember the little bomb? He had, like, the V-mouth? And he would appear, like, two characters having, like, a normal conversation, and the bomb appears, and he says his funny catchphrase, and he blows up, and it blows out your eardrums. He said, like Ziggy Boogie Doo or something like that. But when I look that up, I found it! It was Zeke Boogie Doog. And he always said it really fast. I never knew what he was saying. Here he is. This is the one I was thinking of when I was drawing this. This guy. This is a meme right here. This is peak meme. It's been so fucking long. These are the old gang. It's okay. He can be both. He can be firing my laser guy and Zeke Boogie Doog. It was all downhill from Zeke Boogie Doog. You're so right. This is gonna be white, right? Yeah. This is completely fucking white. Oh, I see. I could probably do a highlighter. I hope Floyd likes this. I hope he gets upset that he had to remember old meme. Here, I can do this. This is a life hack for all of you. If you're trying to like highlight something to do like an effect, just highlight a little bit, then use the fill tool for the rest. That's a life hack for you right there. Do a little bit of this. The motherfucker shooting baseballs at Leon Danganronpa. True. It really was. This, like, does not look like the meme, but, don't tell anybody. We'll understand. Everybody here is gonna understand. Here we gotta do the cross-eye. Mix of memes. This is the mashup we've all been waiting for. People definitely used to use these two together. They would have like I'm firing my laser, blah, and then the bomb comes in like a half a second later and blows up to extra destroy your eardrums, right? It's probably why I thought they were the same meme for a hot second. He to send it to Floyd with no context. We'll see if he knows, if he understands. He's gonna be like, why the fuck did you send me the meme? Why do I have... What is that? I have like a... That's not on stream. There's something... Is that Google? Oh, it's fucking Google. Google's showing me balloons in the corner of my screen. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? This unlocks a core memory that used to make animations in Windows. In Windows Movie Maker with stick figure MS Paint drawings inspired by the demented cartoon movie Stick Fight videos. Oh, that's awesome! You should uncover those and post them. I'm trying to think if I did anything like that. I want to say I did. I definitely tried, maybe. I think my biggest thing about those days is I was once talking to somebody. He's been in stream a few times, but he's probably like 6 years younger than me. And we found out that we grew up on like the exact same meme videos. And like memes, like Super Mario bloopers. And we were like, yeah, we've both seen the exact same video, even though it probably wasn't relevant when he was like a kid or whatever, and it was very fucking strange. I don't think any of them exist anymore because they were on my dad's computer. Yeah, if you can find them, I would love to see them. That would be awesome. Should I do another one? Do another white. This is unhinged. This is messed up. It looks good, I like this one. Fuck the Super Mario bloopers? Yeah, Super Mario 64 bloopers by, what was it? Was it Mega Man 765? No. It was something like that. Something like that was his thing. That was the specific person I used to watch. I feel like if I rewatched them now, I'd find out that they say too many slurs or something. And it wouldn't be funny. But I viscerally remember. I went to watch old SMG4 Mario 64 and they're still like kind of good. I don't know if I don't know, I don't remember those ones. I feel like if I saw them, I would know them, right? It's one of those situations. Are we on the last one? I feel like we might be. Here's the thing, his position, this image's position, perfect. It doesn't need to move. Look at this. This is perfect where it is. He can stay there. Oh, he's under chat. We'll put him, here's the gimmick. You have to say things in chat, or else he will destroy the stream with the laser beam. He's gonna fire his laser. Put him over the Chow. Oh, wait, I have to move him up. Right here. Ah! Keep him up here for now. That's truly the most evil Chow. Okay, we're at the last one. Bing Pop. There we go. Tell me... I don't know who this is. I know that everybody goes crazy. Oh, this is, No, I've never seen this. It's like a little cat. A cat? Dog? I don't actually know. It could be either. I don't know what to... These are all, like, fan art. Which I think is the point. Does anyone here... Okay, this is from one of the... Hold on. Okay. So this is a character. Here, I'm gonna pop this up on stream. Close MS Paint real quick. Check this out, everybody. So this is Bing Pop. So this is apparently a character from I assume a gay Chinese novels, who is often described as dog-like, so people just draw them as a dog. Which is very cute. So I'm guessing that, like, this is just kind of, like, fan stuff? Okay. I feel weird using, like, fan art as a reference image, but we'll see what we can do. Let's use this one. I think this gets across the puppy. Okay. Back to MS Paint. This is the last picture of the night. Let's get closer. Let's zoom in. Enhance. Hold on. Let's make this smaller. That's fine. Let's get right up in there. We're gonna start from the bottom in this one. He's gonna be sitting down like a human. My cat has been doing this thing recently, where she sits down like a human. And it's very scary. That's my anecdote. My cat will sit like this. Like, she sits, like, on her butt. And it's usually to, like, I guess she's trying to, like, groom herself. But sometimes she'll just, like, stay like that after she's done, right? And I don't... I get scared. Your cat does this too? Why do these cats do this? It's weird. Be a little longer. I feel like my cat didn't used to do it, right? And I've never seen other cats do it. It feels like it's like a collective unconscious thing where all the cats in the world are starting to sit like people for fun. One time, one of the cats got up on her hind legs and waddle ran towards me, and I cannot begin to tell you how terrified I was. Oh my god. I would be scared. My cat's too tired for that, thankfully. I would shit myself if she did that. Look at this puppy. He needs to be a little wider, though. Hold on. This is a little too wide. I feel like that's what it was previously. It's just wide and wide. Whole thing. I look like this IRL? That's true. I can confirm this. Yeah, this is a good one. I've seen people talk about Bing Pup constantly. Onion and their friends. Did not fucking know. Actual dog. I wish they were still here to tell me the lore of how this happened. But unfortunately, we just have to imagine. You can have a paw. It looks more like a cat, but it's okay. Look at this creature. Hydrate. I actually just ran out of juice. But that's okay. I got water. I drink water every day of my life. Almost finished my water bottle. I'm gonna keep just a little bit, just in case. Because I don't want to get up before I finish stream. Look at this creature! This creature gets to hang out with, the meme. I think it would be easier if I just made all of, like, my canvas green. But I feel like I'd fuck up my colors doing that. And it would also destroy all of our eyes. Now we gotta finish Color Splash, yeah. Rest of the game. This is like a GDQ challenge. You know those, like, you know, like, shows, like, reality shows where they have, like, they're, like, mini-games? And it's like, okay, at the first station, you have to eat 12 hamburgers, and only after you eat all 12 hamburgers can you move on to the obstacle course. And you have to do it as fast as you can. That's what that's what this is. You have to do 15 drawings, and then you have to finish Color Splash as fast as you can. Bing Pop. Which of these characters loves Bing Pop? Let's put him right here. Put him with the bard. There we go. Okay. It's 2:30! 11 hours! I feel like I don't want to play more Color Splash. We gotta do a collage of all the characters. Okay, you know what? We'll do one more Color Splash level. Let me switch over my thing. Just in time for the song to end. There we go. We're gonna do one more Color Splash level, and then we're gonna do... I think we're gonna do a Smash roster with all these characters. Hopefully this level will not be very long. And I'll make sure to stream at least one more time before this community challenge ends, so people can... If they want to see more Color Splash, they can put the points towards it. The rule was 2 drawings per sub, right? I gotta give some of the first drawing of one left over. I'm gonna say no. I have to go back on that. I'm sorry. Technically, that means everybody would have a second character. Or a third one, I guess. But I have to put a pin on it. Maybe next time we play, maybe I'll do it again. And I'll give everybody who showed up and got us up, they can get their second if they show up again. Maybe we'll do that. Okay. One more. I don't think Blue Bay Beach is like a real level. So let's do Daffodil. Streamers scam me out of my fucking money. You're right. This is just what streamers do. I'll make my apology. I'll make my apology video after the stream ends. I'll do the thing. I'm sitting in my spinning chair and I slowly spin over, and I do a big sigh. I didn't want to make a video like this. My face is red as if I've been crying and I haven't slept for days. But I still got my streamer voice on. Those are my gifts up. I can take back the drawings. This is the hardest video I've had to make. I'll make a promise. If I play this game again, everybody who showed up at this stream gets another drawing. That's my promise. And we'll add it to our roster. I'll bring back all of these drawings and to see if we can get like a bigger border. Part of me was hoping, I'm glad that we don't have this many pictures. I was kind of hoping to have it go across the top row too. And it would just be like, it'd be like me designing an Animal Crossing house. Where it's all around the edges. Welcome to Daffodil Peak, home of the legendary Mountain Sage. A Mountain Sage, that's one of those guys who knows everything, right? Amazing, did you hear that, Mario? If this guy's really a wise old sage, he must know where to find the paint stars. People making apology videos are such pussies. I'd start the video saying this video was super easy for me to make. Me too. Hey guys! This is an awesome video for me to make. Let's climb the mountain and meet the Mountain Sage. What is that, man? Don't worry about it. Cool idea, but you need a climbing permit before I can let you climb the mountain. Head through the gate to your right and buy a permit from the park ranger. You'll find him in his cabin. Here, I'll open the gate. Thank you, sir. How does he get out of there? I just realized. That's like flat against the, I guess he's paper. That's the joke, right? But that's... That is flat against the wall. Unless he's just locked in there forever, maybe. Maybe the park ranger put him in there. Wait, do I remember this area? I think I know this area. For one special reason. I mean, if I'm actually sorry, why would it be hard for me to make a video saying I'm sorry? Exactly! That's true. You're so right about that. What is with this place? Mood's kinda gloomy. Is this the park ranger that the gatekeeper mentioned? Maybe he's one of those emo types. Emo in a Mario game feels weird, saying that word. Honestly, would not even be mad if you open an apology video and the person is hella well dressed and well groomed, big smile, no grip across their face. Honestly, I feel like I would be more inclined to listen to that than somebody who clearly, like, let themselves get, like, gross and look miserable. Like, if this is your job, you put some fucking effort into it, right? Hey, I need a climbing permit. Yes, sir, we'd like to climb Daffodil Peak and meet the Mountain Sage. Yeah, look, I'm sorry, but I'm not really in the mood. My cabin's a wreck. Vandals broke in and drained the color everywhere. I'm too depressed to do my job. He's just like me, for real! We understand these colorless spots are a real downer. I'd be depressed too. Mario, this guy's really bringing me down. Think we can fix this place up a bit? Okay. They even took the color from his fireplace? That's messed up. Yo, Luigi's Mansion Toad. Yeah, he's gonna make his depressed update video. This Toad was, like, right in the middle of, like, setting up for his apology video. And then we came in and he has to, like, pretend that he's not making clickbait videos for YouTube. Because otherwise we would write a call-out post for him. probably something back here. Yes. Are we missing something? Oh, this is definitely something. There we go. This toad is actually Markiplier. I think we're still missing something. Are you good now? Feels like there's still something wrong. Just a little more, please do something. Is it your box? I feel like there's something wrong with the box. Is it that candelabra? I can't get to it. Well, I can kind of get to it. Can I knock it down? No. Oh, outside, maybe. Oh, scrap! This is an unfurl block! Oh, I forgot this was a mechanic. Hitting an unfurl block grants you the ability to unfurl certain objects, but only for a limited time. While your unfurl power is active, just hammer the things that bear the unfurl mark to, well, unfurl them. Come to think of it, wasn't there something with the same mark inside the cabin? Yep. I completely forgot this is mechanic. Which I feel like probably means they don't use it too much. There we go. We fixed his chair! Oh, this is my favorite chair. Somehow it must have gotten folded up into a plain old box. Nice unfurling, Mario. But they must have also drained the color from it. What a shame. It was my favorite chair ever. It is a nice looking chair. I see. It's like it's the thinking chair from Blue's Clues. Look at it. And it's red even. It's the same. I accidentally painted in blue. Ooh, a cabin! I can't believe it. It's all blue. Why is it all blue, Mario? I mean, it's fine. I didn't want to keep being depressed, but you didn't have to make it blue. Mario, you fixed my place. Thank you so much. My heart and my cabin are back to their bright, happy selves. And as a thank you, here. Want that toad painting in my house? Yeah. Take this climbing permit. They'll usually run you a pretty penny, but this one's on the house, so to speak. You have it in a safe? I like the safe as an envelope with a lock on it. That's good. Mario's special attack. You're a blue now! That's my attack. That's what he says. Wait, he isn't a yellow toad. Who is that? Yeah, who is this? He's a red toad now, it's fine. I swear you can get behind this house, though. I don't... Maybe... I think there's a secret behind it. Maybe it's this way? I swear to fucking God. I might be- maybe I'm thinking of later. Or I could be thinking of an Origami King area, honestly. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Hey dude, I got a permit. Check this shit out. Aha, you got a climbing permit. I'm a bit surprised you got one, considering the park ranger has been rather down in the dumps. Anyway, let me start my spiel over. It helps me remember my lines. Welcome to Daffodil Peak, home of the legendary mountain sage. You'll find the sage at the peak of the mountain. Alright, I'll open the mountain path. Dude, he is trapped. Have a good climb, Mario. How do you know my name? Oh, we got spinies. That's scary. Okay, there's a pipe. Spinies means I'm not allowed to jump. Is this a... This is just like a little glimpse at the gimmick of this area. Okay, we got paratroopers. Makes sense. Dude, Spinies in, like, the first chapter of the game. Remember in, the first Paper Mario, you don't see Spinies until chapter 6. And they're kind of weak as shit, honestly, but, like... I feel like even Thousand Year Door, you don't see them until pretty late. Oh, he found a monster in the pipe. Oh no, it's a spiny. Alright, where's my hammer? Let's kick this guy's ass. Let's see if a shitty card, a shitty hammer is good. Ah, just barely. Now I gotta waste a good hammer. Mario has warped to the beginning of the universe? Yeah, he has. I'm so bad at the hammer timing in this. I don't know why. This is when God said, let there be light, and nothing else, yeah. Oh, someone's up there. They're, like, hurt. Let's see if we can get up there and help them. Huey, can you, like, fly up there and tell me, like, what's going on, maybe? That'd be helpful. I got an E-camera. Whatever that is. Oh, here's a toad. Whoa, thanks for the help, Mario. I was searching for the fabled mountain sage, but I got jumped by a group of shy guys. To add insult to injury, I never found the mountain sage. Maybe he's on vacation? You think a mountain sage would do that? You think they would go on vacation? Another enemy? No, we're good. Oh, look at this paratrooper waiting for me to go to the box. He's stuck behind the bush. Oh, Purple Toad! Oh, what's your deal? Oh, I fell off a cliff and creased my leg. It's pretty bad. Let's see if we can help him. Hold on, let me paint this first. Let me paint this first. Alright. Does this help you? Yeah, they became a beach sage. Oh, Mario, you fixed my leg. Thanks. I wish it was that easy. Alright, so we got one of the purple guys. Our first one. I think there's like maybe 4 of them or something? I don't remember what the guy said. Oh shit, I fell all the way down. No, wait! Oh. Comedy of errors. Okay, let's try this again. Just thinking about this because Paper Mario, but at this point, Nintendo won't let us make unique designs as an excuse for no partners anymore. If you can't use unique ones, use existing cool characters. I mean, Origami King, you got partners again. They were temporary, but they let you get Bowser, you get Luigi, and you get a Toad at one point, which is really cool. You get the Bobby, I think his name is, everybody's favorite. Yeah, they weren't permanent. I did like the Origami King partners. I thought it was a good step in the right direction. I would love to see what they can do with permanent partners with this writing quality. I do appreciate that because they're temporary. Can I please fill this out? Are you kidding me? Get away from me. Because they're temporary, they actually get to have, like, full character arcs. And you get, like, a lot of focus on them. You can't fight, really? Oh, I guess... No, you get Bowser at that part of the game. Yeah. And he does the fighting for you, I think. That makes sense, yeah. Which is funny. Let's use this one. Damn. Oh, these guys are resilient. I wasted all of them on this. Even if you don't like it, I do hope Thousand Year Door remakes sell well, so we can get characters like that. I mean, as much as I don't like Thousand Year Door, I also hope it sells well. Because, I mean, I do like the old formula. I still like the new games, but the old formula Like, it's still great. I would want Thousand Year Door to sell well so we can get a game like the first Paper Mario. That's my wish. Let's do double jump. Yeah, I want to sell well so Nintendo knows we want GameCube games. That's true. I don't think they would get that message from it, honestly. But it would be nice. I need them to know I want Chibi Robo. I wish Thousand Year Door selling well made Nintendo go, oh, we should bring over Chibi Robo. That'd be a dream come true if they could somehow make that leap. Actually, I'm excited for the remake, mainly because I've never played Thousand Year Door, but also Thousand Year Door soundtrack remixed by the Origami sound team sounds godly. I think what they played in the trailer sounded pretty good. I'm still mad they did the Paper Mario 64 title screen music for the trailer. That made me so frustrated. I was so excited, and it's only Thousand Year Door. Chibi Robo should be the partner and also the only one. True, you're right. I don't know if they would get that message if it sells, but if it doesn't sell, I feel like they would refuse to release Chibi-Robo. Exactly, yeah. If Thousand Year Door sold poorly, I think it would be like a net negative for Nintendo fans, unfortunately. Like, not even just Paper Mario fans, or like, as Paper Mario fans think, right? But I think it would tell them that people are not interested in newer games, or older games. Block. Can you go down? Oh, here we go. Go, go, go. Let me out! I'm trapped! There was an opening here. Oh, I had to break it. I forgot this was a mechanic, but the brass starting up the trumpets, I'm like, oh, I remember this. I remember this mechanic now. Magic Koopa? Guys, Magic Koopa in Chapter 1. Dude. In the original Paper Mario, that's an enemy with 12 HP. What is this? Is that... No, that's Origami King. I was like, is that the cafe? But I don't think that's this game. Gonkuba. Oh, I forgot this is a mechanic. They carried this over from Sticker Star. Ah, Mario, didn't expect to see you here. I'd love to stick around and sweep the floor with you, but I've got places to be, lives to ruin. You know how it is for us bigwigs. But I suppose I could leave you with a little taste of my Koopa magics? Oh, Magic Koopa Kamek is on the bottom screen. Time for my Koopa magics. He's invading my menu? He turned all of my things all of my cards into the basic jump. Like the shitty garbage jump. Every single card. I had like 30 cards. They're all just ugly garbage jumps. That's fine. We can still win. I do know later in the game, I think it actually gets kind of tricky. Like he'll give you some really nasty cards that just don't fit with the enemy that you're fighting. Did they turn one of the worst bosses into an entire mechanic? Yeah, this happens multiple times in the game. I think it's better in this game, because I think in that game, in Sticker Star, he turns your cards into like sandals or something, and you don't know what they are anymore. But in this game, you can they're still like usable cards. You just have to be good at the game. If you're good at the game, the bosses, these fights are not a problem at all. This is the door. I don't know what this is. Yeah, it wasn't a good boss in Superstar. What is this? Dude, it's too late for me to be doing timing puzzles. There we go. What? It's yellow. I don't... What are these? Are these things? What is this? Pick a pipe. Get a prize. Mario will always turn when he reaches a sideways pipe. Oh, this is Pipe Maze. From Mario Party. Okay. I know what I want. Okay, easy. I want this. Oh, this is Mario 2. That's a good pick. This song is awesome. In terms of like retro Mario tracks, that's probably like one of the best in my opinion. Oh, we're doing it again. Except it's required. Okay, so we got yellow paint star. Is that the sage? That is, I think that's the sage beside the paint star. Oh, and then we got a red one over here. What way do I want to go? Can I, is this, do I jump on top? Okay, yeah. I love that Sticker Star brought back the Star Maze song from Land 2. I love that song. I don't remember, that part. Okay, that's an unfurl block. I'm examining. I don't know what will we unfurl here. I don't see anything. Okay, chat. I'm gonna let the people decide. Do we want to get the red star to end the level? Or do we want to get the yellow one and meet the sage? Because it looks like the sage is over there. I feel like the red one might loop us back to Ruddy Road. Or the red one might. I'm not sure though. I do notice that some of these levels like loop back to each other on the map. I mean, we probably have to do both of them eventually, but if chat wants to pick one, yellow or red. Can I, like, aim this by walking on top? Look at this. Oh, there's something in here. Oh, I'm in the void again. Switch these. There we go. I don't know what this block is for. Maybe I'd bring it somewhere over there. I guess I'll hit it for now. If somebody speaks now and says to go for the red one, I'll go for the red one. But for now, instead, I'll just go for the yellow one, because it's plot. That's like 100% plot, right? No! 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 I have to go back. Oh, it's an unfurl mark. How did I know? How did I know that was it? These enemies are pissing me off. The kill. This guy's dead. let's go all the way back. Give me that block, please. It's 3 in the morning. I'm scared. I wish I had the spin dash. I wish I could go fast in this game. Paper Mario is bad until it brings back the spin dash. Alright, let's meet the sage. There he is! That's the mountain sage! Look at him. Wow, he looks so wise. Ho ho, well met, Mario. I am the mountain sage of Daffodil Peak. Oh! Just playing. We got tricked. I'm just a regular old toad. Sorry to get your hopes up. I paid all that money for a permit and then busted my shroom all the way up here for nothing. But on the bright side, I did get to see one of those mini paint star things. And you can't beat the view from up here. Anyway, happy trails. We got tricked. So there is no mountain sage? Shenanigans! We've been had. Mario, let's go give the gatekeeper a piece of our mind. After we grab the mini paint star, of course. Only your schnoz fits through, Mario. Alright. Give me this paint star. I like how it looks like he's doing a little smile. Yeah. Love it. Well, I'm sad we didn't get to my favorite level. Or one of my favorite levels in this game. But we're close. I think if we were to beat this level, I think it would take us there. Right? Is this, Sunglow Ridge? I think so. Yeah, I think the only way is down to blue. Thankfully, the complete playthrough is coming. Hashtag believe. It might be. I would be excited to replay this game. I'm having a good time. So I feel like it is very late. I think we're probably all tired at this point, but I did make a promise that we're gonna make a compilation of all of these freaks. I def am tired. I'm gonna do, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do then. I was kind of thinking of doing something like this. We're gonna pull up. Hold on, how many characters do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 characters. Okay, we're gonna do a Smash roster then. Smash Melee roster. Base game. I'm at maybe no unlockable characters will give us... Okay, how many characters is this? This is... 18? No, that's the full roster. I want no unlockables. Oh, here's no unlockables. This is like 14. We'll use this, it's fine. Need to sleep soon? Okay. I'll do a very quick. We're gonna do this very quickly then. I haven't saved. I'm shocked this has not crashed. I haven't saved it once. Birthday art 2023. So here's my idea. We're gonna go in order of what characters we got. And we're gonna put them on the roster. And then, like... Oops, I don't want to do that. It has lived by power of birthday. You're right. You're so right. We're gonna go in order. Like it's ultimate. And then off stream, I will do this on, like, maybe tomorrow and post the finished result. I will, like, edit it to look a little cleaner. I'll like fix like the text. So we'll just do like a really quick. Who was second? That was Junior Troopa, I think. Junior Troopa and Onion. Junior Troopa and Onion. That's what Xander Mobus would say. Onion is in Junior Troopa's taunt. Oh, I didn't bring up the I didn't bring up Boundless Paint, so you can't see what I'm doing. Here we go. I'll definitely, like, I will clean this up later. I might even, like, redraw it, but for now, we'll just do this. Yeah, old Xander Mobus. I think we did Parappa next, I believe. And then this guy. This is the Joker of the game. People are mad because they're like, oh, it's another anime boy. Another anime psychic. Oh shit, he's so small. He got really crunchy when I tried to fix his size. Try again. There we go. After that, I believe was the girl, Heather. We're gonna make sure to get the bread in there. The bread's really important. It's like a Rosalina and Luma situation. The Luma is like in the picture with Rosalina, right? I think so. So we're gonna do this. Right? Like it's just enough that you know it's bread. Too small. Yeah, like you can tell that's bread. Yeah, Heather Mason and bread. Xander Mobus would be like, Heather Mason and bread. That's what he says. And then I think next we did Terry. This is where we start getting a little crazy with where I started placing them. Now that I've noticed that I haven't saved this entire time, I'm like anxious about it. Oh, I should put on music. Hold on. I was gonna put on something that wasn't Origami King, TBH, but I don't feel like looking for anything. Oh, we're on our third loop of the Origami King OST. You know what? Let's get Origami King credits theme. I think that's a good way to end the stream. Get rid of this. Stop playing this. I hope it's long enough. I think this is like a 4-minute song, which is not very long. Yeah. Oh, there's a 1-hour version. Perfect. Oh god, someone's raiding! Oh no, we're ending soon. One birthday raid stream from another raid. Thank you! Thank you so much, everybody! We're unfortunately ending very soon. We're just finishing one of our funny sub goals. But thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you guys had a great stream. What game? Yeah, they added Prepper and Rapper to Smash. Exactly. Let me put this on. What were you guys doing on your stream? I hope you had a good time. There we go. We were playing Baldur's Gate 3 co-op while celebrating Sammy Quick's birthday. That's so wonderful. Happy birthday, by the way. I should have opened up with saying that, but I didn't. But that sounds like a lot of fun. I guess we're birthday buddies, I suppose. Thank you so much. Where was I? Yeah, we were just playing, I just realized I never switched back to Origami King after the break. This is so funny. I guess it doesn't matter now. We were playing Origami King, but I also was doing art for everybody who showed up. And, we're just collecting the fruits of our labor into a final collage image, which is gonna be a Smash roster that I'm gonna fix up later. Thank you, Nightbot, for the hydration message. I should probably do that. Where's Dr. Vivian? You're right. We have to unlock Dr. Vivian. Dr. Mario or Dr. Vivian was an unlockable character in Melee. Who did we draw after that? I think it was the Bard, right? Yeah. Yeah, for all the people who rated, I would offer you drawings, but it is 3 in the morning where I am, and I'm so tired. Because I was offering everybody who stopped by a drawing, and I feel bad that I can't do the same, but I think I would be here for another like 2 hours, 3 hours maybe, and I don't think I could do that tonight. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so glad. Oh my god, please don't worry, you need rest. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. I feel like some of this is my fault for making you draw Bad Girl. Honestly, this is probably my favorite drawing that happened. I think this turned out super good. I'm really glad. And technically, you told me to draw my favorite No More Heroes character, and it just so happens that Batgirl's one of the only ones I know that I like. Technically, it's my fault. I put that upon myself. So there's Xander Mobus comes out, and he's like, Luke, Street Fighter 6? I think next was Batgirl, right? Am I missing? No, next was Batgirl, yeah. Dude, this was a sick one. Do you think Sakurai would let her titties be on the Smash select screen? Oh, this isn't a very good loop, but that's fair. That's fine. Bad Girl is Ice Climbers. Bayonetta is literally a character, of course he would. I mean... But her titties aren't in, like, the little picture. This looks so scuffed when it's crunched down like this. Oh my god. Hold on. We can get a better picture. We have to make it, like, longer. There we go. But I guess when you select Bayonetta, I'm pretty... Does she do, like, the titty and ass pose in Smash? I don't remember. I know she does it on the Bayo 2 box art. You gotta try your second favorite No More Heroes character to be the second Ice Climber. It's true. Oh, who gets to be Kirby? Is that, that's Bijou, isn't it? Yeah, we drew Bijou next. That is such a perfect... That is a perfect little guy. Oh my god. I think the Bayo costume, the Bayo 2 costume does? That makes sense, yeah. Palutena has a titty and ass pose in her trailer, so that's something that's true. When did you do Neko Arc? We did that, it must have been while you were gone. We did that a while ago. That was Lexi's third... How many did Lexi do? Yeah, that was Lexi's third. I never realized. So the name text, they have to give Ice Climbers extra space here. That's too big. Wait, okay. If that's actually the case, I want to do this. This is gonna look scuffed. This is gonna look super messed up. But I don't want her to be so crunchy. And I don't want to redo Bijou. I can make her a little taller. Yeah. Oh, fuck. That's super scuffed. Oh, Ice Climbers! Okay, we're gonna redo Bijou. It's gonna bother me. Put a second bad girl. Yeah. 2! And it's just like a palette swap. Bad girl, but she has a blue dress. If you change the costume enough times, you get to play as the blue bad girl as like your main character, and the pink one is the second NPC character. That's good. Yeah, nice girl. Dark bad girl is another. I don't know if I like dark bad girl or nice girl more. That's the Echo Fighter. This loop, it frustrates me. Oh shit, I picked the wrong one. Okay, we'll do Bijou after this. The blue one is sad girl, she got the blues, yeah. Bad girl and worse girl. True. Okay. Bijou is Kirby, of course. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm literally just like going in order. That's so crazy that I would land on probably like the best character, except for maybe like Parappa might be also a good pick for Kirby, but oh, that means I could put Bijou here. Hold on. There's another blonde evil girl and No More Heroes, she's worse girl. True. Here we go. Peak. We did this guy next. We did the Miles Core character. I'm gonna keep thinking about that now. Character that single-handedly makes Miles watch anime. This specific anime. I forget what it's called already. I mentioned Travis's wife in No More Heroes 3 looks like my mom. It's not fun to think about. That's so funny. Oh, I would blow up. I would not be able to handle that. You're stronger than me. That's like the one good thing about being like face blind, I guess. I cannot see similarities between like real people and fictional characters. A good pick for Link. Okay, 2 more, I think? Yeah. I love this one. This one's awesome. I'm glad we got to bond over our brains exploding with Shoop da Whoop and the Ziki Boogie Doo dog bomb or whatever. I've already forgotten. Oh, I'm gonna have to like make the boxes for these names. We have a couple extra slots just in case we do more next time. What is this? Who's pinging? What? My phone just went off. Oh, that was you. I was like, what is this? Who's texting me at 3 AM? Okay, I'll look at it for you, just because you said so. Now it's time we bring back Ziki Boogie Doog? Yeah, I agree. We should. I think Tumblr would go crazy over it. You're right, that does look like her. If her hair was like a little bit more red, it would look exactly like her. And if she had like freckles... that is like uncanny how similar it looks like to your mom. And then we got Bing Pup. All-star roster here. Smash could never. Tumblr sexy man Ziki Boogie Dude. Don't say that. You know it would happen. And I hate that. Hold on. 2-minute KO fest? That's not what this was. Hold on. I'm gonna change this and then we'll end stream. I think we need a little bit more white. There we go. It's probably right. Yeah, that's a good shade. Who would win the poll, Regan or Ziki Boogie Doo? I think, that's hard. I think people are young enough that they wouldn't know Ziki Boogie Doo. And I think Regan wins just on, like, memeability. I don't know if I find this funny because it's late or if it's actually funny. We'll find out in the morning. We'll find out when we all wake up and we're like, what the hell happened last night? Why is there pictures of Ziki Boogie Doog in the Discord? 11 maybe? 12-hour birthday fast. This is what this was. That can be bigger. Wait, does this smash? Hold on. Yeah, there's a dash in the middle. How do you do like a long, doesn't he? We'll just do it like that. I don't know how to do like a long hyphen. There we go. Oh, that's a little scuffed. Hold on. It moved over. I didn't want it to do that. There. I will edit in the names. Maybe like tomorrow or something. But that was the stream, everybody. Thanks everybody who stopped by. I had so much fun, and I hope everybody else also had fun. This is a perfect image. Yeah, look at all our guys on the side. I don't even need this. We can see it all. Actually, I guess we can look at the roster. I'll put this on stream. Oh, there's a watermark. I was so tired, I didn't see this fucking watermark. I'll edit that out. I know how to do that. Can't put a fucking watermark on a video game you don't own. Shut up. Anyway, thank you everybody who stopped by. Thank you for putting up with my art stuff. With my Neopet stuff. Thank you to the people who gifted me money and subs. It made me really happy. I wasn't expecting anything, because, you know, it's Christmas. Some people have already given me gifts. But you guys made me very happy. Birthday Power got me to beat Jasmine, Claire, and Bugsy in a row. Thanks. You're welcome. Next year, you can beat some more people, I guess. Really fun and chill day. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming by. 3 in the morning. I'm gonna take one last big drink. And then I'll wrap up. Okay. I will be posting all of these pictures on Twitter and the Discord. Yay! Woohoo! I'll clean up this image here. And, yeah. Anyway. You guys are distracting me with noises. I'm getting so distracted. Thanks everybody who stopped by. I had a lot of fun. 12 hours! We hit the 12-hour mark! Yay! Woo! Draw the jonker. You could tell me to do that next time. Maybe. I'll try and stream again this week so we can do the community challenge, do more Color Splash. I think I've decided if we do more Color Splash, I will do more art. Because I don't feel I said 2 drawings per sub, and I technically only did 1. And so I'd be happy to give everybody another drawing when, if we do more Color Splash. I'll have to come back to see more Emma's paint pictures? Hell yeah! I'd be happy to have you back. Thank you. I think I saw you followed. I don't have follow notifications. Yeah, I saw you followed. Thank you for following. And if you choose to come back, I will be happy to have you. Yeah, this was very fun. I'll try to I'm just repeating myself. I'll try to stream again this week. I don't know what we'll stream. But it will be something crazy, I'm sure. I don't know. I don't remember what games we're playing. Majora's Mask, maybe. Or farming. I don't know. Anyway, I'll catch you all when I see you next. So I hope you all have a great night. Get some good sleep. Treat yourself. If you haven't treated yourself today, or I guess technically yesterday now, you should. Because on my birthday, everybody has to treat themselves. That's the law. Yeah. So everybody, thank you. If I don't stream until after Christmas, Merry Christmas. If I do stream, I'll see you then. I hope to see you all later. Yeah, I'm tired. Good night, everybody. Goodbye. So long.